So pretty much every single player watching this wants to get to the next level, whether it's to make the varsity team, play in college, or even play pro. Now, sadly, most of you guys won't be able to do that. Now, not because you guys don't work hard. Most of you guys who are watching this actually do work hard, but you don't do the little things that actually help that hard work compound. So that's what I want to talk about in today's video is 5 things that most hoopers aren't doing that they should be doing. So the first one, to kind of go off my first point of compounding, is most hoopers get terrible sleep. They're on their phone in their bed for 2 hours. They're going to sleep at midnight. They're waking up at 6. Now, if you guys are getting poor sleep, you're not only approaching the day with less focus, but less ability to retain information that you guys are getting. And then if you're not sleeping at night, you're not able to consolidate and actually remember the information that you learned from that day to use later, right? So if we're talking about training, okay, we're putting all this work in the gym, we're learning these new moves. If we're not sleeping enough, right, we're not learning half of what we just were taught, and then we're not retaining another half. So, right, you're really getting 25% of the results with 100% of the work. So this is really a downward spiral. Or if you guys are getting proper sleep, you're putting your phone down, you're sleeping in a dark room, you're getting your 8 hours. Okay, now you're getting that upward spiral where you're really allowing the work that you guys are putting in to compound. So point number 2, this is something that I didn't do as a player and I actually caught on to after I was done playing, but this is actually vitamin D supplementation or getting outside. Now, if you guys live in Massachusetts like I do, or New England, it's dark and cold during the winter, so you're not gonna go outside. So right, we need to kind of combat that and take the vitamin D supplementation. If you guys have the ability to get outside during the year, absolutely do so. Now, vitamin D is crucial because this is gonna help with your energy levels, which is gonna translate to on-court. It's gonna help with your recovery. It's gonna help with your muscle and your bone strength. Just everything in general is gonna operate better if you guys have a proper level of vitamin D in your system. But even if it's cold out, taking that daily walk can help not only just for your vitamin D, but for other things as well. So I'll actually link below a vitamin D supplement that you guys can take if you guys do not have access to be able to walk and get the sun every single day. Even in the summer, this is something that I would do because I did not see the sun, right? You're in the gym all day long, so you're not getting your vitamin D because you're not outside. So again, that's super crucial. So point number 3 is a proper lifting program. Now, most hoopers do not lift. Don't know why, it's just the way it works. Now, oh, they're too cool for that. I don't need to get big, I don't need to get strong. It is way deeper than that, and it's way deeper than even just performing and being able to jump higher. A main component of a proper lifting program is going to be injury reduction, right? Everyone wants to get to the next level. I want to make the varsity team. I want to go pro. Okay, but what happens if you get hurt? Because you weren't lifting, because you weren't taking care of your body, you weren't sleeping, you weren't taking your vitamin D, right? Oh, now you get hurt, now you can't play. All that work is for nothing, right? So no, we can't eliminate us getting hurt, but we can significantly reduce it if we're doing a proper lifting program. Now, if you don't know what to do, there are so many resources online. PJF, Mike G are 2 great resources for lifting, where you guys can literally get a program virtually from them and just do it on your own throughout the season, throughout the off season. But this is gonna be so crucial. Not only that, something that I tell a lot of parents of the kids that I work with is that lifting is gonna be a significant boost in their confidence, right? So not only are they getting the performance, the injury reduction benefits, but they're also going to see more confidence in their game just because they feel better about themselves on a daily basis. Tip number 4 that most hoopers are not doing is stress reduction. So this could be going for a walk, this could be journaling, this could be meditating. Most hoopers, especially with school, homework, traveling, you're gonna have a lot of stress on your body. And if you're just sitting inside on your phone all day, it's not gonna help, right? So taking a daily walk, like we said in the beginning, to get that vitamin D, or to just, again, just kind of get away from basketball, get away from everything, and just kind of let your mind wander, can be seriously beneficial. Also, just give you guys a little bit more perspective on what you're doing on a daily basis and why you're doing it. Point number 5 is to rewatch your film and analyze after practices and games. Now, most players will watch their film a little bit, but again, they're just kind of watching to see the shots they made or missed. They're not really actually analyzing their game, picking it apart. What can I do better? Why can I do better? How can I take this onto the court and work on this outside of practices? It's a midi, but it's not really a midi. Like, that's not like your mid-range shot. Like, your mid-range shots are like 15 feet. This is like an 18-footer. So it's like, this one is just like, you got to do a little Steph Curry and get behind the line.
Pat, let it go.
And this can be very beneficial. Again, most players aren't doing this. So even if you don't have access to film, take a journal. What did I do good today? What did I do bad today? Whether it's practices or games, can really help you guys pick apart your game. What do you need to work on, and focus on the things that you guys got to focus on.